This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear about a call that's coming your way in just 30 minutes. He has been orchestrating events behind the scenes to make this call happen at exactly the right moment in your life. This isn't just another spiritual video. It's a divine alert about communication that will change everything for you. Jesus cares so deeply about your current situation that he would be concerned if you missed the spiritual significance of this incoming call. The message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you before this important conversation takes place. There's a divine appointment happening in exactly 30 minutes as someone picks up their phone to call you. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could transform how you handle this life-changing conversation. Jesus wants you to be prepared for what's coming, but you need to understand the divine timing first. This isn't an ordinary message. It's a divine alert about crucial communication that's about to happen in your life within the next 30 minutes. Jesus has been watching your situation with loving attention, seeing both your hopes and your worries about this matter. Missing the spiritual significance of this call could mean overlooking a divine breakthrough that's been months or even years in the making. This call represents a limited time spiritual window that's opening in your life right now. Jesus cares so deeply about your breakthrough that he would be genuinely concerned if you failed to recognize the importance of this conversation. That's why this message found you today with perfect timing. Your attention to this video isn't by chance. It's a divinely orchestrated moment designed to prepare your heart and mind for what's about to unfold. The person who will call you has been guided by forces beyond their understanding. The timing of 30 minutes isn't random. It's divine precision, ensuring you receive this preparation exactly when you need it most. Every prayer you've whispered about this situation has been heard. Every worried thought you've had while waiting for important news has been noticed. All the times you've wondered if God was still working on your behalf, yet continued to trust him anyway, have been honored. Your concerns about this matter haven't gone unnoticed. Those moments when breakthrough seemed to happen for everyone except you, Jesus saw your disappointment. The times when your hope felt small and fragile, yet you kept believing anyway. That persistence was recognized in heaven. The courage it took to keep trusting when everything around you seemed uncertain has been deeply valued. The questions you've carried about timing and outcomes, sometimes too heavy to share with others, have all been acknowledged. Divine timing isn't always clear, and breakthrough calls don't always come when we expect them. Sometimes they require patient faith to receive properly. Jesus understands this challenge, which is why he's making the spiritual significance of this 30-minute call so clear you can't possibly miss it. The divine signs around this incoming call appear in everyday moments, but are often overlooked because they seem too simple to be heavenly communication. These signs show up in sudden peace about your situation, unexpected confidence, or a knowing feeling that something important is about to happen. They appear in repeated numbers on clocks, phones, or receipts that catch your attention in the next 30 minutes. They emerge in songs that speak to your exact situation, or in conversations you overhear that directly address what you've been praying about privately. This call is uniquely meaningful to your specific journey, something Jesus has personally orchestrated to grab your attention at exactly the right moment. It connects directly to the prayers you've been praying and the breakthrough you've been seeking. Jesus chose this precise 30-minute timing because it speaks to your heart in a language only you would fully understand. The window for this divine communication won't remain open forever. When the call comes, you'll recognize its spiritual significance immediately. The voice, the words, the timing will all confirm this was arranged by heaven. When you recognize the divine nature of this call coming in 30 minutes, Many confusing aspects of your current situation will suddenly make perfect sense. Unanswered questions, delayed responses, and spiritual tests you've endured will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity. Jesus has wonderful news for you today. Your breakthrough is arriving through this carefully timed communication, and important transformations are happening in your circumstances right now. The divine has captured something unique about your faithfulness during waiting, and now you've been chosen to receive this special call. This moment marks something significant in your journey with Christ. It's a clear indication that your spiritual sensitivity and patience are being rewarded in a tangible way. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your situation, far more significant than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of this call's divine timing begins a spiritual awakening that will touch every area of your life, from your prayer life to your relationships to your sense of divine purpose and timing. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding your situation right now. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to divine timing, naturally drawing breakthrough, communication into your experience at exactly the right moment. Recognizing this call's significance brings heightened awareness of Jesus' involvement in even the smallest details of your circumstances. More spiritual insights about God's perfect timing will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this season of your breakthrough. Your prayers about this matter have mattered more than you realize. Your spiritual sensitivity during waiting periods inspires heaven to move on your behalf. Your faith makes a difference in the spiritual atmosphere around your situation. This divine communication shows that Jesus deeply values your trust during uncertain times. Each moment of patience you've shown, even when breakthrough seemed delayed, has led you exactly where you need to be for this 30-minute divine appointment. Jesus delights when you finally receive what he's been preparing for you all along. The timing of this call in exactly 30 minutes is no coincidence. It comes now because you're spiritually ready to receive this breakthrough communication. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in faith and patience through your waiting period. Your spiritual ears are now open enough to hear what might have been missed before. Your heart has expanded through trials. Your spiritual wisdom has deepened through experience with divine timing. Your soul is now prepared to receive this communication more clearly than ever before. All the delays you've experienced and the questions you've wrestled with have been preparation for this breakthrough moment. Nothing in your waiting journey has been wasted. Every experience has shaped your ability to recognize divine appointments when they arrive. This particular call is connected to larger spiritual movements happening in your life right now. Jesus is orchestrating similar breakthrough communications for those who are spiritually alert and ready to receive them. The 30-minute time frame represents heaven's perfect precision in your circumstances. If you're feeling blessed by this divine revelation about your breakthrough call, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important spiritual timing messages. Your generosity helps these divine insights reach those who desperately need to recognize God's perfect timing in their lives. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that connects people with heaven's precisely timed messages in these critical breakthrough moments. As you prepare to receive this divinely timed call, in 30 minutes, new spiritual awareness will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision of God's timing brings new responsibilities, not just to yourself, but to everyone Jesus places in your path who might be missing their own divine appointments. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' work of perfect timing. This breakthrough call signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity regarding divine communication and timing. Finding balance becomes essential during this spiritually charged moment. While celebrating this incoming breakthrough, remember to nurture your practical faith through prayer, scripture, and community. These spiritual disciplines have shaped who you are and will continue to support you as you grow into this expanded role as someone who recognizes divine timing. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of breakthrough calls, but a person who helps others recognize their own divine appointments too. As you become sensitive to this divine timing in your own life, think about how you can help others who are still missing their breakthrough moments. Your experience with this 30-minute divine appointment shows that Jesus is constantly orchestrating important communications, even when we fail to notice his involvement. Heaven witnesses every moment of breakthrough recognition, every divine appointment received, and every choice to pay attention to spiritual timing. Your story of receiving this perfectly timed call brings hope to people feeling stuck or wondering if God still moves in precise timing today. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see what Jesus is orchestrating all around them. This call isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same divine timing in their circumstances. Jesus often works through those who have recently experienced his perfect timing to help awaken others who are still missing their own divine appointments. Your breakthrough call serves as both personal blessing and ministry opportunity to encourage others. As you prepare for this divine call in the next 30 minutes, stay consistently alert to God's voice in all your communications. Jesus reminds you that while receiving one breakthrough call is wonderful, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of divine appointments and perfectly timed conversations. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to recognize this call's significance. In the first place, guard against returning to spiritual dullness or distraction that made you miss important divine communications in the past. Let your awareness of God's timing continue to flow from genuine faith and daily attention to Jesus' presence. With this new ability to recognize divine appointments comes ongoing responsibility to remain receptive and responsive. Use this gift wisely to discern true divine communication from ordinary phone calls or conversations. Not every call carries spiritual significance, but Jesus will make truly important ones unmistakable. Embrace this journey of recognizing God's timing with both humility and confidence, showing others that divine appointments come from staying connected to Him daily through prayer, worship, scripture, and obedient response when He orchestrates breakthrough moments. Picture a future where you consistently recognize Jesus' perfectly timed communications all around you. Imagine divine appointments arriving exactly when needed, breakthrough calls coming at precise moments, and your understanding of heavenly timing expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of divine timing with complete trust. This 30-minute call is truly your moment to experience deeper connection through recognizing His orchestration of important conversations. This marks the beginning of a time when your spiritual perception, wisdom, and heart will be more aligned with heaven's timing than ever before. Accept this breakthrough call with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of recognizing God's perfect timing. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience Jesus' guidance through communications that will arrive at exactly the right moments. What joy awaits as you learn to read the divine language of timing all around you. The call coming in 30 minutes is just the first of many perfectly orchestrated conversations that will transform your understanding of how God works in your life. If this message about divine timing has awakened something in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine timing revelations with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize the perfectly timed communications Jesus is orchestrating in these important breakthrough seasons. If you're ready to acknowledge that a significant call is coming, type 333 in the comments below as your declaration of expectant faith. The journey of recognizing divine appointments continues beyond this 30-minute breakthrough call. As you step into new awareness of God's perfect timing, stay grounded in Scripture and prayer that keeps your spiritual ears sharp and accurate for His voice. Every divine appointment you recognize could be the exact breakthrough someone else has been waiting to witness. Your growing sensitivity to God's timing serves as inspiration for others, wondering if Jesus still orchestrates important communications today. Move forward with an expectant heart, a listening mind, and a responsive spirit, ready to receive what heaven has prepared. Create opportunities for others to recognize divine timing as you enjoy the breakthrough coming your way in the next 30 minutes. The spiritual language of divine appointments has always been part of how Jesus communicates with those who love Him. By choosing to pay attention to His timing, you join a long tradition of faithful followers who have learned to recognize His voice in perfectly orchestrated moments. Your breakthrough call is coming. Be ready to receive what God has been preparing for you all along.